Hey, what's up, guys? iVenom back finally with another video. I know it's been a while since I made another video. I've just been super busy running my business. I actually got injured with my finger, so I had to take a hiatus with gaming for a bit until I could actually play something. I'm still recuperating, but I've been going to therapy and whatnot, and it's much better now. I'm still selective on what games I can play, whether keyboard and mouse or a controller. But I'm back. I've been playing some Fallen Order. I've been playing some other stuff, fighters, of course, as you can see here. and But we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Dragon Ball superhero movie. This movie is just all around dead on arrival. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. I know some of you guys are super, no pun intended, hype because, oh, Gohan is coming back, Return to Glory. Look, man, that's the problem already with the movie. You know, I spoke about it on one of my last videos where I said why I wasn't hyped for the movie at all. And of course, my fears were confirmed the more that they kept releasing about this movie. From news like Gohan is, he stopped training. Confirmed, by the way, that he did stop training after the Tournament of Power. No mention of the Moro or Granola arc, though that kind of makes sense considering it's, how do you say, standalone. But then again, he never stopped training after the Tournament of Power. He's still trained in the Moro arc, and though we haven't seen him in the Granola arc, there's no reason to assume he stopped considering the character development that he already had. And it's just so tiresome. Like, how many times do we have to go through Gohan's quote-unquote return to glory? It's just a manufactured story for him that he shouldn't even have to have in the first place. We have confirmation. There's major story leaks about what happens in this movie, and this is pretty much a spoiler video. I'm not gonna take too long on it, but if you don't want to hear it, or if you don't care, stay. If you don't want to hear it, just leave and go in it blind. But I just don't know how any of you can be hyped considering it's still CG. It looks terrible with more teasers that they show. It's including that Piccolo teaser where he's holding a phone like it's, like he just doesn't know how to hold a phone. But just the movement in general, it's just, the movie animation-wise is just a joke. And it's no coincidence that every single teaser before that one in particular, it just kept showing more so movement in regards to the beams and the aura. That's when the animation is good. But when it comes to the fighting and whatnot, it's just not good. The auras, the beams, that all looks great, for obvious reasons because of those things. But they didn't show you movement or anything in particular because it just doesn't look good. I'm sure they just Toei just and it doesn't help that there's rumors going around that, as far as I know it, they're rumors that the movie going forward, they're going to be using this same style for the movies, and so that they can have preset models and whatnot for whatever they're going to do later. I really hope that is not the case, because I will not be watching any of the fucking Dragon Ball Super movies if this is exactly what they're going to do, instead of hiring new talent and creating new studios within Toei in order to work on Dragon Ball. It just doesn't make sense at all. I would rather have a Pixar-style animated Dragon Ball Super movie. Anything but this stupid-ass trend that Japan has been going on in order to, quote-unquote, cut costs. I'm not having it. I don't care. Goku could be fighting Beerus. I'm not gonna go watch it. It's not happening. I don't support it, and you shouldn't support it blindly because it's Dragon Ball Super. I digress. The movie is, of course, confirms that Gohan doesn't want to train. He doesn't care. And if he is training, then he's not doing his best. It gets to the point where he thinks this is ridiculous that he even goes down this path. If anything, he should have gone down like back in the Resurrection F arc where it actually made sense, considering that's his worst showing of all time. But he actually does in fact say that Goku and Vegeta will take care of the threats. It's like, bro, it's too late in the story for him to be saying this stuff. It really is. Have him say that in the Resurrection F arc. Don't have him say it after 3 times of him having to come to terms that he has to train and that he has to take responsibility. But now, you know, see, this movie is a Piccolo movie, honestly. It's not even a Gohan movie. It's a Piccolo movie. Gohan is the side character. That's the saving grace of this movie, Piccolo. Because he actually steps up even more than what he has in Super with like the Tournament of Power, the moral arc, and now here he's getting an even bigger power up, which in the spoilers and leaks apparently he has the dragon to unlock it because Dende can't do it. I don't care, it's fine. Gohan has so many unjustified plot device power-ups, it's ridiculous at this point. Why does he even have the potential when, like, it's just there because it was established that he had so much potential, he's just wasting it, you know? And eventually in the movie he does get it. We're never going to get, not going to get, you know, teenage serious Gotenks. It's not really serious, but you know, fusion perfect Gotenks, it's not happening. Just no hope for Gotenks in this movie. There's none. No, Vegeta, Goku, and Broly don't have a big showcasing. They have the roles that we all thought they were going to have, which was small, very small roles where they're training with Beerus and Whis, which is good because it gives time to focus on the other characters. And then we also have confirmation that Cell is indeed going to return, but not the exact same Cell. It's going to be called Cell Max. He's pretty much a canon version of Bio Broly, except with Cell. It's not the same one. He never speaks. He's probably going to look just not good at all. There is concept fan-made art, or rather, not fan-made art, but they use Cell's second semi-perfect form with different colors and few design alterations to showcase what he might look like. It's not the final design, but I guess there was concept art of how that's representative concept art that was probably done by Toriyama. Again, he's not going to have speaking roles. There's not going to be any, you know, rivalry. Nothing of the sort like that. He's going to be let out by the doctor, even though he's told not to do it because he's still not complete. You know, complete. He gets giant, and apparently he's gonna go giant, and I think that makes Piccolo go giant as well. Those I cannot confirm, but those are going around as well, and they all have to fight the giant kaiju Cell in order to win. It's just stupid. It's not good. I mean, at least we can get to see Piccolo be big again, I guess. That's cool. But, I mean, just the whole Gohan arc, it's played out. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't need to see Gohan regain his plot device potential for the 4th fucking time. He's already gone through it with the Kai. He's already done it with... He already went through this arc after his terrible showcasing with Frieza, and then again with the Tournament of Power, and then again this time around. Like, stop it already, bruh. Just stop. The great thing is that Piccolo hammers it in his head that he needs to stop doing that. He needs to get it in gear. Goku and Vegeta cannot always be there, so it's finally like a last straw. You can't keep doing this. That is the redeeming factor in this character arc for Gohan, even though he shouldn't be having it again. It's like Gohan is an addict. He's an addict of not wanting to train. So I guess we can all, in a way, relate to that. It gets to the point also that he's kind of neglecting his family because he needs to work and study for whatever he's doing, which is representative to the type of culture in Japan, I guess. And he might be critiquing it because and by he I mean Toriyama, because everyone knows the rigorous work culture that Japan is known for, especially in the manga making world, with people dropping dead or being in terrible health. What's the word? In terrible health in regards to having to make it, especially on a weekly schedule. Togashi, please. And Togashi's coming back, but please have assistance, dog. Just have it, please. Please, please, please. Don't do this anymore. Don't do this. You don't have to. I know there's pride, Japanese pride and everything, but no, stop it. It's just... and of course, the worst thing is that there is CG in it. It's just not going to look good. Oh my god, like that kind of 3D is good for a gaming intro, but no, like Fighters in motion looks better than this stupid ass movie. It just does. I'm sorry, like I'm not even gonna apologize for it. It's just true. I'd rather watch a match. I'd rather watch a movie look like Fighters, move like Fighters, than how it's looking like right now. It just doesn't look good, okay? And the story is just dumb because we shouldn't be having the story anymore. And then, apparently not every villain dies. Who knows what that means? Who knows what that means for the characters that are in the movie? Though it makes sense considering if you know about Dragon Ball Online and the timeline that Toriyama created for that. The Red Ribbon Army eventually regroups as the Red Pants Army or something like that. So eventually they always survive. They're always reoccurring, even if they're not always reoccurring in a major role. But they do keep on surviving like cockroaches, eventually under a different name. I just hope this really, really, really is the last time we have to go through this stupid thing with Gohan. He doesn't, his destiny is not to be on par with Goku and Vegeta. It's never going to happen, and I don't care. I just care that he keeps on being the best that he can be in regards to his responsibilities and duties. He just needs to be fucking strong. We can't have Gohan doing the Super Saiyan 2, and Ultimate thing anymore. It's just Ultimate. And no, he does not get a new form, guys. Never going to happen. That Ultimate is his form. That is his path. Being in base mode and being able to use all his power and his latent power. And that pretty much is what happens. There's other minor details like, of course, Piccolo scolding him. He tries to get his fighting spirit back by putting him in his outfit that he wore in the Cell games. Though Gokugi reigns supreme, as well as his Saiyaman armor or his Saiyaman outfit without the helmet. That's what he should be wearing. I don't need to see him in this Piccolo garbs, especially in the manga. It's just unbecoming of Gohan. He's a grown-ass man. Though, of course, there's certain things he needs to go through again, so maybe thematically having him in Piccolo's garbs is good in the movie. But I'd rather see him in his Great Saiyaman, especially in his Great Saiyaman outfit, especially since it's a superhero. And he is a superhero. I just really thought that it was going to be something small, and then it would become something big, and it would... I mean, I'm sure the story can become poignant, but again, why? We don't have to go through this anymore, and I hope we don't. And I don't like how Toriyama disregarded the character development that he had in the Tournament of Power. It's stupid. Like, his showing in that, though, in the manga, it's better because the art is actually better in a way. But in the anime, it was nice too. It's just that he did it. the reused frames for his final showing in the Tournament of Power wasn't it was disappointing, but in the manga, at least in the Moral Arc 2, him and Piccolo have really good synergy, teamwork. It's just good stuff. He gets his ass beat, but everybody got their ass beat in that arc, so neither here nor there. So yeah, that is the spoilers for the movie. I was never going to watch it or pay money for it, or rather, I contemplated watching it. I might just read the novelization, or I'll just bootleg it or pirate it. I mean, at this point with this product, I don't see how you should even support this movie. Even die hard fanaticism is just something that needs to die. Please do not support this movie. Toei could have done so many things to, you know, make this better, especially presentation-wise. Toriyama is not doing what he should be doing as a writer, and this movie could have been way better, even as a standalone film, even with the same themes. But no, he goes with whatever this idiocy is. So there's just no hope for this movie, really. So yeah, that was my return. That was the leaks, and I hope you also enjoyed the fighters stuff. I don't know how often I'm gonna keep on making the videos because I'm just so busy. Even now, I have to right now I have to go to the gym, and I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I'm probably just, it's one take, man. Of course I know how to edit it. I just got the Davinci Resolve, the free version, found out it's a full creative suite, so really looking forward to using that. This has been iVenom. Hopefully I can get back on track with the videos, guys, with the reviews and everything. Just keep a lookout for it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.